Hey, Sam, my podcast. My question is, how do we buy politicians to do good things? Because, a lot of them are corrupt, but how do we make them corrupt for the good of the people?
I think that's a phenomenal question.
That is a phenomenal question. Would you like to give us your wonderful take on how to make politicians do good things?
Yeah.
Good
things.
We got to stop using the words good for what I want.
Yeah.
How about that? How would we make them do what I want them to do? Let's be honest, people.
Yeah. If we're talking under the current system, we need to come together and we need to chip in some money and give it to them.
Okay.
I think that's the way to do it.
It's to give the politicians money.
Form the people's super PAC and go, I'm giving you $8 million, $10 million to change things the way that we want it to be done.
Right.
Because it's all run by money now anyways.
It is all run by money. I agree with you there.
Yeah. So you gotta beat the system playing the games of the system if you're not gonna change the system.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to do it through money or good old fashioned way, blackmail. Find a way to blackmail these politicians. Get some dirt on them. I'm not saying go to Epstein or Diddy levels, but something in that realm.
What you're saying is start following rich old white men home from the opera.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Finding out where they live, sliding a note underneath their door that says, I know, and just let it go from there.
I think that's exactly correct.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I think, and actually you can probably take the money thing back. Blackmail.
Yeah.
Yeah, good old fashioned blackmail.
Blackmail's good.
When has it never worked?
The money thing can work, I think.
Yeah, but I want to take that back now. I like blackmail more.
All right, then. That is more fun.
Yeah.
But
leave the kids alone.
Leave the kids. Yeah, leave the kids alone. I agree with the money thing. I think if we know that money determines policy,
right?
So then it would work the opposite way around. Where let's say you give money for a political contribution.
Yeah.
That money essentially goes to private sector.
Yes.
It's not going to straight to Kamala.
No, it's not.
If I give money to Kamala, that money is going to pay Megan Thee Stallion on the twerking pole, and then Zuckerberg too. It's so it's got to work the reverse ways where you can influence business to tell the politicians what to do. And I mean, you're kind of seeing it a little bit, I guess, now, but we've seen it in the past with there was the Balenciaga ad campaign where they apologized for what they were doing. There was the George Floyd when he was killed. People were boycotting a lot. I mean, in fact, businesses came out so quickly to say that we are all Black Lives Matter. Yeah. I remember one time I was playing Call of Duty after George Floyd died, and they had a little Black Lives Matter thing
on Call of Duty.
On Call of Duty.
Crazy.
In fact, I think if you had a black character and you died, you came back to life right away for the Black Lives Matter thing. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure. I might be making that up, but I'm pretty sure. But it got to the point where I don't know if you remember, Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer, they all took a knee.
Oh, I remember.
And were wearing
they were wearing
dashikis.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So essentially, your dollar is what determines political policy. They don't really care who you vote for if you don't vote for them. It's actually, you gave me $1 before the show. I should hold this up.
Yeah.
You see this?
Yeah.
You know why there's a president on your dollar?
Yeah. Why?
Because this is what your vote. Every time you spend one of these, this is a vote. Yeah. This is how you determine who's the president. This is you sliding it into the ballot box right there. Yeah. So if you don't like how Starbucks is doing business, don't go to Starbucks. And Starbucks will change its policy based on you not spending their money with them.
I love it. Yeah. Bud Light, that was a big issue too.
The trans
and their stock
person?
Their stock did get pretty heavily affected by it.
Yeah, and I vote. Listen, I'm a perfect example. I spend all my money on shoes. That's not good, but all my money has basically gone to Yeezy and Adidas. Yeah. What do they make? They make $200-$300 shoes. Yep. What's the shoe probably cost to make? $50
at most.
So essentially, it's $250 I'm giving them to $300 I'm giving them.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. I'm going to secondhand market, so at least $300 I'm giving them to go say, hey, go donate money to the Republican Party and the Democratic Party, so you can get whatever you want. So really, the option is you have to be more smart about what you're buying,
right?
And what you're buying, because your spending power is the most influential thing you have. Like, you know how they go like, oh, there's big players out here. It's like, we're the biggest team.
We are. If we work together.
Power. Yeah, if we work together. I mean, and like I said, it's worked before.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to think like other big boycotts that we've seen in our time. Like Starbucks, not recently though, for the Israel, but it was the two black guys. Remember they went in there?
Yeah.
And they got kicked out.
Yeah.
Because they were like, I don't know what they were doing. They were playing spades or something. I don't know what it was. But it was like, they were just two black guys in Starbucks, and they kicked them out, and then everyone boycotted Starbucks.
Yeah.
And then Howard Schultz, who was the CEO back then, came out, and he apologized, and he was like, we love black people. And they started giving like $20 million loans to everyone who had like cornrows and everything like that.
Like free drinks.
They were like, if you're black, you get a free Frappuccino. You know,
free Frappuccino for you.
That's what I'm saying.
For you. Yeah.
And that's what a company, all they care about is their bottom line and their dollar.
True.
And they don't want anything to affect that. So truthfully, you know, you have to not spend money with them. And then you determine what they'll do, and then they'll pull the politician's coattail.
Yeah.
Because that's how it works.
From there, they're like, you got to make a change because this is hurting us.
It's hurting business.
Yeah, it's hurting business.
It's like The Godfather or like The Wire, where they go like, you know, they start a war and they go, I don't care, kill my son. And they go, it's not good for business.
Not good for business. Game is the game.
Yeah.
Game be the game.
You're ruining the business. You got these kids out here. You know what I mean? It's like when companies, like, because, you know, the companies every year, they go like, happy black, happy gay pride month.
Pride is a big one.
Yeah.
They changed the LinkedIn photo for 1 month. And then it goes right back.
Yeah, but they know the Juneteenth. They're like, hit them with the Juneteenth and a pride.
Yeah.
And like, we all use it as a joke.
Right.
But for them, they're like, this is how we get them to know that we care.
They do really, they do really, they're very prominent and vocal about it, for sure.
Yeah, because guess what's in the pride flag? Green. And guess what else is green?
Sheesh.
The dollar.
That's right.
Yeah. So the market will determine.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they say anyway, isn't it? The market will decide.
Yeah, the market. If it's a free market, it'll decide. Adam Smith.
If it's a free market.
If it is. That's a whole different
thing.
I like that answer.
Yeah. I don't feel like it's a free market, but.
Hey, neither do I, brother. It's a whole different topic.